Brian Ward. Share screen. Ah. Brian Ward. Oh yeah. You're gonna bring in Sadie here, are you?
Yeah, I want to see where City and them come in.
We've a Donald. We've Donald Ward.
Donald.
Oh, you want to go all the way back to Brian? Sorry.
Yeah. What do you see now? Before Donald, no, Brian Ward married first marriage.
Oh, sorry, Dad. I'm freaking.
Brian Ward.
Yeah. Sorry, you have to go back this way. There we go. Now we're talking. There's Brian Ward. Oh yeah, we kind of had some of this. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something. Hey, what's that wee blue symbol mean? See that wee one?
I don't know.
Does that mean a DNA link? Yeah, it's a little DNA link. Come on for the crack.
Right.
Just for the sheer crack. You know, they caught the Golden State serial killer through Ancestry.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Look at this, Dad. Do you see what's going on here?
Brian Ward, second great. Johnny Moore Ward, second great uncle.
That's you, right? What's that mean?
John Real Ward.
Yeah, that's you, right? That's DNA match to you that way.
Yeah, Donald Ward, yeah.
Now let's see what we got. 20 DNA matches this way. Hey, let's have a look over here. Look at all these. Samuel Ward. Half second great uncle? Who the fuck was that?
And see, there's Paul Ward over there.
Do you know Paul Ward?
I do. He's Scotland. City's is closer related to City.
Through Charlie Ward.
Charlie Ward, yeah.
Well, there you go. Who the fuck is this half uncle?
Yeah. Well, you see, the second marriage, I suppose. Donald.
Michael Ward. Who's this Michael Ward? Mary Ward. William McCluskey. Jesus. Okay, right. We'll deal with that in a minute. Let's go your direct line this way here.
Yeah.
So you have a link here through Donald Ward. Who are these lads? Now through Donald Ward, let's say you have somebody called Daniel O'Brien, who comes through Celia.
Celia.
And then there's a few people coming through Grace.
That's Grace Higgins.
Yeah, and then there's some people coming through Margaret Ward. Which one should we explore? Just for the crack. Should we see? Let's see what Grace brings up.
Yeah.
That brings in your Higgins, exactly.
Yeah, Joseph C. Higgins, Anna, Deborah Higgins, Margaret Higgins, yeah.
They're pretty closely related to you, Dad. They're first cousin.
Actually, yeah.
Do you know these people?
No.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Well, how come you knew the Higginses? You know some Higginses, do you?
Well, I knew some, I had some records of them, So that's Brian Ward, second great-grandfather, Donald or Daniel Ward, great-grandfather. Yeah.
Well, just for the crack.
Higgins.
Oh, maybe the son of Grace Ward. Higgins family tree. Do you know this one?
No. Only 16 records.
Well, hang on. Does
Stephen has them in, yeah.
Does he? Just a quick look.
Yeah.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, he's them all there. There's Joseph.
Yeah.
Do you add him to a tree from Don Stevens?
Yeah.
You trust Don Stevens, right?
I do, yeah. He's an accountant. He's that sort of mind.
Yeah, that's really good.
1935, right.
Ancestry family trees.
Joseph Cornelius Higgins, yeah.
Yeah, the mother's right. Okay, that's right. Just gonna
Yeah.
double check. I just don't want us adding putting in a mistake.
Yeah.
No, we're good.
Yeah.
We might as well just stick this in now. Sorry, I'm being stupid now, but just launch this in.
Chestnut Hill, yeah. Ethel G. Aman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason I'm adding in these things that I think they might help you get hints. You see that later on.
Yeah.
She's had lots of kids.
Mm.
There lots of kids.
Yeah.
There you go. Sorry, now we'll go back to what we were doing. I just wanted to. That was just worth it for the crack, wasn't it?
It was.
A DNA test was the best thing you've done, you know?
It was.
And so let me just go back. We can go back now. Sorry, I just got stuck into that, you know?
Now, is there Dolan's in there? Is
Here
Maggie
we are,
Dolan?
right. Oh, sorry, I went back to what you wanted, the tree here.
Yeah.
Brian Ward, Mary Boyle, and Rosie McCall.
Yeah.
Did you want to bring in, was it Charlie Ward? Is he on?
I wanted to see the Rosie McCall ones, who also, yeah. Johnny Moore
Rosie
married
McCall?
Thora McDade from Scotland, yeah.
Yeah, you want Rosie McCall. Oh, sorry, you want the McCalls. Hang on, I need to go way over here. Yeah, there's Rosie McCall and Brian Ward. So you're right, they're over here to the left. Top
Yeah.
line. Top line here. They're way over here. Way over here. Here they are. You have a Rosie Ward and Frances O'Donnell, a Charlie Ward, and a Sarah Brennan.
That's right, yeah, yeah. And Sarah Brennan then had, oh my God, how many is there?
An awful lot. There's a Bernard Ward, a James Ward. We've him in twice, but anyway. A Rose Ward, a Connell or C Ward.
Yeah.
A Sarah Bonner. I think this is Michael, and you mentioned these two before.
I think so, yeah.
A Mary Ward, another Charles Ward. That would have been Sadie's granddad, is it? No,
Right.
father. No, not father.
No,
Okay.
Sadie's.
Mary Ward. There's a Michael Ward, Sarah Ward, a Joan Ward, and a Daniel Ward.
Well, what we should have, according to my records now, for the second family, there should be a Nancy, a Connell.
Yeah. Hang on. There's Lashley. Oh, so you're up here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nancy. Yes. Check.
Nancy, a Connell,
Check.
an Annie, with a question mark.
Check. Yeah. Remember her? Yeah.
A Rosie, married an O'Donnell.
Yeah, we have that over here. Remember seeing that? Yeah, there's Rosie there. Look.
And Nellie.
Frances married a Frances O'Donnell.
Yeah. Nellie married a McAloon.
We have that, James McAloon.
A Charlie.
Wait. Charlie married a Sarah Brennan. Yeah, we have Charlie, of course. Yeah.
Charlie.
That's it.
Charlie, what do you say now?
Oh, no, that's not it. Sorry. Yeah, carry on.
Well, the funny thing is, Charlie down as living in Chestnut Hill or Philadelphia.
Aye, but there's two. Charlie had a son, Charlie, as well.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay.
I had to check which Charlie you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I bet you this Charles Ward, I bet you if you look him up, he's in. No, he was born in. Let me see. Let's do a quick look at this lad. Stevens is right.
Yeah.
Shaligan Morris, right? Do we have?
Classy Duhery. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't say where he's born. They don't say where he ended up. Let me look at Don Stevens' history on this lad.
Yeah.
His sister died in Philadelphia.
Death of
Sister
Nellie
Nellie.
Ward.
So it's possible he was there too, you know? So this is, hang on. So let me just be clear who I'm talking about here. Do you see the, wait a minute. Wait a minute now. It's going a bit slow. Do you see the tree? Do you see where we are, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, it actually screwed up on me there. Sorry about that. It, for some reason, went to the boils. That's really annoying. Sorry, just bear with me. I have to click on this. Right, now what I'm saying is, we're talking about Charlie, right? The
Yeah.
McColls over here. When I said it looks like this guy's sister died in Philadelphia, I'm not talking about this Charles Ward. I'm not talking about this person.
Ah, right.
About their son, Charles Ward, this one.
Right. Okay.
When somebody died in Chestnut Hill, Nellie died in Philadelphia.
That can't be right. Nellie was married to James McAloon.
No, that's sorry. That's another. That's up here. That's that Nellie.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Nellie. So what I'm saying is, so this Nellie, yeah, she married James McAloon, and she probably stayed local, I think, because Thomas McAloon.
Yeah.
You and
That's
Michael
right.
said he died. He was in
Yeah.
Classy or somewhere, right?
Right. Okay.
So I'm just in the Charles Ward. Brother of Nellie.
Yeah.
Had a daughter that he also called Nellie.
Right.
She died in Philadelphia.
Okay, so he wasn't. So Charlie was in Chestnut Hill, Philadelphia.
Probably this one, but not that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's find out where he was. There's a hint here, right? No, he died in Glenties.
Charlie Ward, Sarah Brennan. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charlie Ward married Sarah Brennan. So it must be a different Charlie Ward.
A different Charlie Ward what?
See, if Charlie Ward that died in Glenties can't be the same Charlie Ward that was in Chestnut Hill. It can't be.
Oh, that's what I'm saying to you. The Charlie Ward that was just in Hill is Charlie Ward's son, who was also. Yeah, here, let me just. Let's not even go there. That's confusing. So what I'm saying to you is this. Do you see what I'm looking at? Charles Ward married to Sarah Brennan, right?
Right, yeah.
They lived in Glenties.
Right.
Or he's right, Duhery Glenties. He died in Glenties, probably in the workhouse, in the hospital there.
Yeah.
Right? He had a son, Charles Ward, who I think died in Chestnut Hill.
That's probably it.
Yeah, because his sister died in Philadelphia.
Right, okay.
Which means once one's over, there's a good chance other of them or a few of them are over.
What was his sister's name?
Nellie Ward as well.
Nellie Ward as well. That's the two of them there.
There's a Charles and Nellie as siblings in both generations.
Right, okay.
This is very confusing.
Yeah.
So do you have a letter that talks about Charlie Ward down in Chestnut Hill?
No.
Or what is it? How do you know this Chestnut Hill?
It's just a note. I think it must be a John O'Neill note or something, you know?
Right. Well, I'd say that's Charles Ward.
Mm.
And he would have a sister, Nellie, who also died there. And they had an aunt and an uncle also called Charles and Nellie.
Right, okay.
Or a dad and they had a father and an aunt.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. The same names crop up in the different generations.
Yeah.
So what do you want to find out there? We want to get down to Sadie, isn't it?
Yeah, Sadie was Sarah Brown, Sarah Brennan, and
Charlie.
Charlie. That would have been her great grandfather, and then her father was Connell.
There's a Conal Ward here. He married
Connell
Sarah
Ward,
Boner.
Yeah, married Sarah Boner. Right. Okay.
Right, so let's fix this one. So we have something here. Let me just see what happens if I click on this. Yeah, we've got in a few people. Look what we have here. We have then their children are
Peter,
Sarah Ward, Mary
yeah.
Ward, Rose Ward, and Peter Ward.
Peter, that's Sadie's father.
Right, now we're talking.
Yeah.
I met Peter Ward, I remember him now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Right.
so let's get them fixed.
Yeah.
Easiest way here is to see where this hint goes.
And yeah, Peter Ward married Ellie Campbell.
Right, we're going to stick that in a minute.
Yeah.
Because I think we might be able to. Look at this. They have, instead of Sarah Boner, they have Peter Ward's mother as Letitia. That's freaking wrong, isn't it?
Letitia.
That's not a Donegal name. It's definitely going to be Sarah or
Is
something.
that a Latin name, is it?
Oh, it could be, yeah. Well, we're going to keep away from that.
Yeah.
I'd be a bigger fan of.
Wait a minute, hold on there. We're at Connell or Cundy Ward,
There's Ellie
1971.
Campbell,
Sarah Boner, Ellie Campbell, the spouse.
and there's Sadie.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't beat Don Stevens, man, for
Yeah.
getting his facts straight.
Yeah.
In fact, he's nearly always ahead of us.
What?
He's nearly always ahead of us. He beats us
That was a
with-
a lot longer than we have.
Yeah, no, he's good though. I like the fact that you can depend on him.
You can depend on
Generally.
it.
He's good. He's good. These are all good. There's nothing new there. You have. Oh, where is?
Yeah, Connell was known as Connell Charlie.
All right, here I need to put that in.
Yeah. Connell Charlie.
Let me go back to here. I just want to get something right here. Connell. This guy was Connell Charlie, was he?
Yeah, I see Connell C. You have it in. That's Connell Charlie.
Yeah. No, but we don't have it in right. We need to edit that. You've Connell or Cundy.
Known as Connell Charlie. Yeah.
Yeah, Connell Charlie. Of course, because his dad was Charlie.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Which is
That's
not
it.
that surprising now that I think about it.
That's it now.
And I have this image. I know you have it in before.
Yeah.
Ward.
Peter
But we're
Ward.
missing Peter's kids.
Yeah, I'll give you them. Have you put in Ellie Campbell, his wife?
No, but it didn't add it in. Well, that's really annoying. I need to fix that now.
Yeah.
I only picked out half of the things from.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna fix this now. Come here, listen. I want to cheat a little bit here. I want to cheat. I want to do the classic thing. Jump to Don Stevens' tree and lash it out of there. If I can find it quick. So you'd have that under John Ward, Mary Conahan. No, I'd have it over here. Have it up here somewhere. Have it up this way. Yeah, here we're gonna be up here. What is Jesus? Which direction do we need to go? I think you probably need to go this way. Johnny Moore.
Your internet connection is unstable, it says.
No, mine, that's yours.
Must be, yeah.
Mine is solid. I have fiber here.
Mm.
So, here we go. Here we go. Colin Ward, Sarah Boner. I need to bring this back up.
Yeah.
Now we have this. Yeah, see, he's this all in, look.
Yeah.
Why didn't it add in Ellie Campbell first? I wanted to grab this whole tree. Look at these. You know these ones, Sadie? I know you know Sadie, but these other ones?
Yeah. Cahill Ward. Okay, see, they're wrong. Cahill's dead. Frankie's dead.
Ah, yeah, okay, well, that's fair enough, right? You're going to grant him that. Because he put them in his living when he put them at the time.
Yeah,
He didn't
yeah,
update them
yeah,
as dead.
yeah. Can we import them and edit them?
Yeah, so what we're going to do here is, I want to see, can we, I want to add her to the tree. How do I do that? Ellie Campbell. Save to tree. We're going to add as a new person. Ellie Campbell, female.
Dead.
No, wait. I can't do this. It's going to screw it up. All right, do you know what we're going to do? That's all that, right, we're going to just have to do it manually. I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is I'll go back. I'm going to add in here. Sorry.
Spouse.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I should have obviously click this wee lad. And we know we're not missing much details.
Campbell, yeah.
Ceased.
Deceased, yeah.
No. So wait for it to.
It's show now. Yeah.
And we're going to add in some kids now.
Yeah.
And we can put in child. We can put in Sadie.
Yeah, first one, but then it's Cahill.
Well, I'm putting in Sadie before I forget.
Okay, Sadie, yeah. She's living here.
And then, right, that'll now I'll add in the next one. It'll be
Brendan is living.
Let me just see. It's an ancestry into here. I want to see if we can. No. Sorry, I was looking for some handy way to bring them all in. That didn't work. Was there a Frankie?
Yeah, Frankie, deceased as well.
Deceased. What do you mean as well?
That's three of them that's dead now.
Sadie's living.
Sorry, there's three of them dead. There's Frankie and Cahill and Mary Carmel.
So, but Brendan's living.
Oh, Brendan's living, yeah.
Yeah, so it's Cahill and Mary Carmel.
Yeah.
Cahill, male, deceased. So we got 5 of them in there.
The next one is Anna. She's living. So we have Sadie, Mary Carmel, Anna, Brendan, Cahill, and Frankie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anna's living. Brenton's living. Cahill's dead. Frankie's dead. Mary Caramel's dead. And Sadie's living. Yeah, that's them. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's
pretty good.
That's very good. Yeah.
Who else do you know on the ward side there up there?
What do we see now?
Well, I have a few hints here. Let me see. Do they, like, for example, let me see what would be a
Well,
free.
we've seen a Rose Ward.
This is 1871. That's Rose Ward. Or that's Rose Ward. You have two Rose Ward.
I'm trying to think of Paul Ward's. See, is there a hint for Rose Ward? And I don't know. I'm trying to think who's Rose Ward. Sarah Bonner. Sarah Bonner. No, don't see anything. It's not in anybody's family tree. Oh, Paul Ward. There you are. Ward family tree. Paul Ward.
Okay, let's go look at Paul Ward's tree.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of living people.
Mm-hmm.
Who are these?
Charlie Ward. That's Peter's brother, I think. Sadie Ward. Oh no, that's Charlie. That's Cahill. That's dead. He's dead. I don't know who the John is.
Let me just have a look at this. They're all coming from Charles Ward and Sarah Brennan, right?
Yes, right, yeah.
So we have our, I'm just going through what they have here. All right, we have this one. Who else is? I'm just going to read. Oh, look, he's Brian McInvarge up here.
Yeah, and Roisin McCall, yeah.
John Brennan. Oh, that's John Brennan. And do we have her in?
No. Sarah Brennan was Charlie Ward's. Oh, we do. We do have Sarah Brennan.
We have Sarah Brennan. Do we have John?
No, we don't have John Brennan, no.
Just grab this lad. Well, no, we won't. We won't let it come up himself. I'll see what he has over here. Anything interesting? Ellen Ward married Seamus McClune.
That's right. Tommy Seamus Tommy. That's right. Yeah. Oh, wait, you see? Wait a minute now. Seamus McClune. Wait, you see how many Seamus Tommy?
There's 7 of them.
Jesus. Tommy McClune was the fella I knew. He was a Shanachie, Tommy.
Oh, you only had one of them down, I think, had you?
Yeah. Rose
McClune.
A whole bunch of McClunes. Francie McClune. I think I knew Francie. Oh no. I wonder if that's right. Francie was Tommy's son. But maybe there was another one.
There's a Francie down here as well.
Oh, is there?
I mean, it's possible, right?
Possible, yeah, of course there could be, yeah.
There's always the names seem to be crossing generations.
Yeah. All right.
Over here you have these Wards. You know,
Lydia Ward married Donald Ward. Oh, that's Pat Ward's people.
Oh Jesus, they come through this way.
Yeah, they come through. Bridget Ward married Daniel Ward. Daniel Ward was from down by the Rosses. Donald Duke, call them. Donald Duke Ward married Bridget Ward from Classy, and they had Celia married Donald Breslin. That's another Breslin. Yeah, Neil Ward married Bridget Bonner. That's Pat Ward's grandfather. Rosa Ward, don't know who she was. Bernard Ward, Daniel Ward, 1875. I would say they could be Bridget Ward, Mary Ward.
There's something else over here too.
Johnny Moore, yeah, that's the other family. Yeah, that's a Flora. Johnny Moore Ward, Catherine Ward. Yeah.
There's more over here.
Who is that? Daniel married Sheila Sweeney. That's our lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, let's go back over here a minute. We've got to do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
We were trying to figure out there's a bunch of these lads. So this is Michael Ward and Susan O'Donnell.
Yeah, I don't know who they were.
No, well, they give rise to Sarah O'Donnell and Charlie Ward.
Sarah O'Donnell and Charlie Ward. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, sure. The O'Donnells and Sidian are related to the O'Donnells of Kilrain. Yeah. Charlie Ward married Sarah O'Donnell.
So Sadie comes down here. She's not showing. She comes in to this Charlie Ward over here, though. There's Peter Ward.
Yeah. Why has he not got Peter Ward in?
There's Peter Ward here, just.
Yeah.
This guy Paul Ward then isn't descended directly from Peter.
No, Paul Ward isn't directly descended from Peter.
No, he's descended from clearly these are all private links here, which is probably where he comes out of.
Yeah.
He's coming out of John Ward. Another John Ward, not your John Wards.
Yeah.
A John Ward who is a brother of Charlie Ward.
Right.
This
okay.
Charlie Ward, there's so
Yeah.
many bloody Charlie Wards.
Yeah.
This Charlie Ward came out of Michael Ward
Yeah.
and Susan O'Donnell.
Yeah.
And that's for
Yeah.
Christ.
That's confusing.
It really fucking is. Here, okay, let's do one thing right. Let's go to the original Charles Ward, as I call him, right?
Yeah.
And find his son Michael and add in Susan O'Donnell.
Yeah.
That might fix a lot of things up. I mean, there's nothing broken, but you know, so Michael Ward as a Susan O'Donnell. So if we go here, wait a minute now. Where's the original Charlie? There he is. So you should have a Michael. There he is. And he should have married a Susan O'Donnell. Let's see how we get in this. It should come out of this guy's tree here. You should see Paul Daly's tree here. Oh, there's one there. This person, Dean Boyle, has her in. Susan O'Donnell.
Bishopstown, Scotland.
Yeah, seems to be where he died, right?
Yeah.
Susan O'Donnell, this guy also has it right. But probably we'll go with this lad.
Hmm.
See, can we pull anything from that? Well, Classy is probably right, yeah.
Yeah.
Classy rather than Duffery, right?
Yeah.
Susan would always add her in. And then we get some children. You get John Ward in, then you see for free. Yeah, this John Ward then is where Paul Ward comes from. So does Paul Ward live in Scotland by any chance?
He
No?
does. Oh God, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well there's where that happened.
So how do you know that's Paul Ward?
Because I saw John Ward as his father.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so now you see, now we might have some hints. There's a bunch of these here. There's a few of them here, but we just pulled out one of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like if we pull this in now, you'll probably get Paul Ward's family tree at some point. No. Oh, there it is. There's Paul Ward's tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's all his
So we know.
Queen. Oh, yeah, that's actually right. This is right here too. I'm gonna add that in for the crack. There's a few things here. Watch. I'll show you. I know from looking at Paul's tree that oh, the marriage. Sure, we'll just add in this. The marriage to Susan O'Donnell, and then that's grand. See, this is right. She's queen. I saw that in his tree. Is the name of the is the John Paul Ward's mother. There's
Queen.
Queen. And there's a sibling, Charlie Ward. We didn't have him in. He's in Scotland. See, the same names are coming up. Look, there's a
Yeah.
Sadie Ward.
Yeah.
I think that's right because I see it in John. If we assume Paul knows his own direct.
Paul should be good. Paul's a customs officer or something in Scotland. He's a.
All right. Well, then, just to make sure, I'm just gonna go back to Paul's tree. No, not search on tree. Okay. All right. Let's have a quick look at one more. See where we are on that. So that came out here. John Ward, Sadie Ward. There's a few of them that came out of. If you click in them, it will pull up. Yeah. Oh, I don't actually live in that. May not be right, but quick relook here in case it's Paul Ward Street. So, there's Paul Ward. So I just want to look at his tree. I might have to make sure we're not making any mistakes. Yeah, so there he is, Michael, and he has. There's his John. This here is a queen. I'm almost sure that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has Sadie Ward married an Andrew Alexander in Scotland. And then over here you had a Charlie Ward. Yeah, okay, this is all good.
Mm-hmm. Has a city in there, man?
No, because that'd be over here through Peter Ward, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
See, there's so many Charlie Wards. This is a different Charlie Ward that was born in Scotland.
Yeah.
He's a Charlie Ward too. Hey, I mean, it all depends how deep you want to go into this stuff.
No.
I mean, they're all pretty, you know.
I think we'll stop with city and them now.
Yeah,
I know now where Paul
is not your city ward.
Not my city ward. No, that's Paul.
Is in here.
Yeah.
For Peter Ward.
Where's Paul again? Do we have Paul?
There's city ward there. No, Paul you see comes in through. Okay, this is confusing. Paul comes in through Michael this way.
Right.
Michael? Sorry,
Yeah.
you see what's going on there? So what's happened is there's a lot going on here now. We have the original Charles Ward ceremony.
So Paul Ward's father was John Ward and Queen.
John Ward and Queen, exactly.
Yeah, so
came out of Michael Ward and Susan O'Donnell.
Yeah, could you just put in Paul? Put Paul, add Paul and John to there.
All right, I'll add him in as
yeah, just so I know, because I know Paul.
All right, well then let's stick him in.
You met him, yeah.
So Paul Ward would be probably your age, is
he? No, he'd be younger, I think.
Paul Ward.
Yeah.
Really, he wouldn't be. I suppose he could be. Yeah, he could be. But he's probably in his 70s. He's probably retired, right?
No, he's.
Where'd that go? So we're not missing a generation there, are we?
That's what I'm not sure. City Ward.
That's a different City Ward.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. John Ward. When did he die?
2000. So suppose that's yeah. So I guess
2000.
yeah. So no, that probably is right.
Yeah. I just leave it at that.
84. So you probably have Paul in his 30s or 40s.
Yeah.
Sorry, and which meant Paul was probably born in late 40s
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
late 50s. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, what does that mean for
Yeah.
us? Let's add in this. Let's see what these. Who are they brothers? So quick one. I just want to. Don't know. No, I have no idea what I'm doing.
No.
No. So we.
That's a
we're
good bit of.
mentioning Pat Ward. So
Huh?
where does Pat Ward and them come in?
Oh, you have to find the Bridget.
A Bridget of who? A Bridget. So there's Brian Ward. Is it that Bridget? Bridget, daughter of Brian Ward?
he would come into the Rosie McCall. Rosie McCall, Brian Ward's second.
Yeah,
family.
I have Rosie here. Yeah.
There's Rosie, Nellie, Charlie, and Biddy or Bridget.
Rosie? No, there's way more than that. Yeah. Anyway, but we have a Biddy, and yeah, which one then should I go down?
Yeah. That's Neil. That's the Bridget that married Neil Ward. The Bridget Ward that married Neil Ward.
So we need to go down on this Bridget.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see where this goes. There's a little link here. We must have it in.
Yeah.
We have a Bridget marrying a Boner. Oh no, she married twice.
She married twice. That's right. Yeah.
So there's a Neil Ward she's got going on here. Let me just click on this.
I think Neil. I think I think Neil was the second husband.
Oh, you have a Donald Do there. Anyway, okay, right. We need to get this back.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that now. What do you see? Biddy Ward. Did we see that marriage before on something? Biddy Ward married. Her first marriage was to Boner, I think.
Well, look, I know a way of fixing this. Well, there's your McLuhan's there, by the way. But let's look. I know how to fix this. Dad. We're just going to go back to Michael Ward. One minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
And try and get into Paul Ward's tree again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Quick look at Paul Ward's tree. Paul Ward's tree is good. Come on, please go. This is Paul's. It is. He has the Pat Ward side done over here. Remember? Let's take a look.
Right.
We're learning from it. There's the McLuhan's as well that you're.
Yeah, that rock. Yeah.
He has
Bridget Ward married Daniel Ward. Yeah.
Daniel Ward, and he's added in all these. All right, I'm going to take a little snapshot of that so I can open it up and add these names in. She is Bridget. He doesn't have any other marriage. Right, see that?
Oh, you see, no, it's the second. It's the second one. It's the Neil Ward that married twice, I think. Would that be right?
Oh, it's Neil Ward that married twice.
And he has that in Bridget Boner.
All right, so do we have this set done right?
I don't know.
Here, let me see. Bridget Ward. Bridget Ward comes out of, just to be absolutely sure. Yeah, it comes out of Brian Ward, right? Bridget Ward comes out of Brian Ward. Bridget Ward comes out of Brian Ward. Don't worry, I actually got a snapshot of that so we can go back and look at it. Bridget, Brian Ward. Should be a Bridget. Bridget. All right, we have Bridget. All right, we screwed up here. Wait a minute. No. Bridget married a Daniel Ward. Bridget has a sister, Annie Ward. Bridget has a sister, Annie Ward. We have a Niall Ward.
Huh?
Bridget married Niall Ward.
Well,
No, we've made a mistake. This is wrong. I think. Let me just concentrate for a minute. So, sorry. On Paul's tree,
Yeah.
he has Bridget Ward marrying a Daniel Ward.
Bridget Ward.
And they had a daughter, Bridget Ward, and that Bridget Ward married a Neil Ward. She married twice, I'd say. Sorry, do you see what I have here? I've took a snapshot of what I had in Paul's tree. Do you see that in front?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't see that, can you?
No.
Here, sorry. I forget when you switch the thing. I was just taking a wee snapshot of what's on Paul's tree. Do you see that?
Yeah. So he is a
This
Daniel
Bridget
Ward,
Ward
marrying a
is the
Bridget Ward,
daughter
right?
of, see this one?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's the daughter of Brian Ward.
Right.
And we have her marrying the wrong person. We have her down as marrying Neil Ward. We got her mixed up with this Bridget, with somebody down here. Or this one probably.
Hmm.
Don't worry, we didn't do anything. We didn't go further in the tree anyway. We got the marriage of her wrong. She married a Daniel Ward. And she had a daughter then, Bridget.
Oh, wait a minute now. Yeah. Bridget married Donald. And then
Donald Dow, maybe.
No, that's she married Donald Dow, and then there was Neil Donald Dow married Bridget Bonner.
Yeah. So Paul has it right. We have it wrong.
Right. Okay.
So we need to go back now and get our Bridget marrying a Daniel Ward or Donald Ward, whatever you want to call him, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So let's go fix that. So I need to stop sharing. Jesus, good job. We're fixing this. This is actually wrong. So do you see what we have here? We've made the mistake of having this Biddy.
Yeah.
Is the daughter.
Marrying Neil. She actually married Donald.
You got it.
Yeah.
So we need to fix this all up. So let me see how we're going to fix it up. I'm going to delete him if it's no big deal to do it. Let me have a quick look. Yeah. This is a balls up here, right? Sorry, how do we get back? All right. Now, so I'm deleting this guy, right? The easy thing to do is get rid of him. I'm also getting rid of this person because this person's also wrong. Now we're talking. So now we're going to add a proper spouse. She should have a daughter, Annie. She does. Right, it's the right person. Now we're talking. Add relative. Spouse. I should call her Daniel or Donald. What do we say?
Donald.
Donald will do it. Yeah. And he's so what's his surname? Sorry. Oh yeah, a Ward married a Ward.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was confused there. 1835 to 1916. Now we're talking. Right? No, and they had a Daniel Breslin. They had, a Cecilia Ward, a Neil Ward, a Rosa Ward, a Bernard Ward, a Daniel Ward, a Bridget Ward, and a Mary Ward. Right?
Okay.
Give a hint here. We'll see who we have. If this is Paul's, we're sorted. No, not useful. Okay. Neil Ward goes in next. Rose is a weird name. Is that just the Latin name, do you think?
It could be the Latin name, yeah. See, a lot of birth certificates in those days were written out in Latin.
Yeah, so it's probably, it should be Rose, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then we have that's what I have from Paul's tree.
It's funny. I had Bridie marrying Dee Boner first, and then Donald Duke Ward. What is Paul got down as?
It doesn't mean he's right, of course, but I'll show you what he has. He has the following. That's what he has.
Yes, Donald Duke marrying Bridget Ward, and then he has Neil marrying Bridget Bonner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's right.
All right. And there's another Bridget Ward way over here. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So he might have made a mistake. All right. What we'll do is this then. This is what we have. Let's see where. Let's see what we need to do here. Okay, let's go. Let's go look at Colin's tree again. So she go get his tree. In graphy. All right. Michael. This guy. Oops. Well, Don Stevens had those words in.
He should have, yeah. Or he might have, yeah. Just check.
Oh, look, yeah, he's usually good. There's Don Stevens. So he would have them in up here under Bridget. Yeah, somewhere up here there should be a
Bridget Ward, yeah.
and balls. Is that all he has? Hang on. Let me get this right myself now. This Bridget Ward. So no, that's all he has. Comes through here. Because that should be Brian Ward up here, and it is. Yeah, he doesn't have anything coming out of her. Unless there's two Bridget Wards. No. You know, one died young or something. Let me have a look over here.
Right.
No, he doesn't do it. Okay. Well, let's work backwards for a minute. Let's how do you become yeah, all right. Let's go back to your tree. And we were doing something here in Paul Ward, so we were doing on
Is this, I mean,
hang on now. No, we'll get into Paul's tree and have a quick look around. Oh no, it's Paul Ward. See, this guy might know. Should we have a look at this guy's tree?
yeah.
Oh, would he know? No, he probably wouldn't, Dad, because he's coming through the O'Donnell line. He last signed in today. Paul Ward was in today. Paul Ward was on this thing today.
Was he? Yeah.
You know, you should use the email facility. Now, would you ever write him an email?
Good dude.
Just ask him where he got that information from. Dad, so come here. Can you have a look at this?
Right.
This is his tree. So he has a Daniel Ward married a Bridget Ward, right? Yeah.
Right.
And then off that, there's a Neil Ward then, right?
Yeah.
And that Neil Ward married a Bridget Boner. And one of they have then a Daniel Ward. Like, is that Danny Ward? Rudy O'Donnell, a Rose Ward, and James Ward. You see, did Danny have a brother James?
No. Oh, Jimmy. Yeah. It was Jimmy Neal. Jimmy.
Jimmy
There was
Neal, I tell you, is Jimmy.
Aye, that's Jimmy Neal.
So Paul Ward's got this bit right, I think.
Yeah, Neil Ward and Bridget. Oh, wait a minute. Bridget would have been Boner because she was married first. That would have been her original. That would have been her married name.
Oh.
She was Boner Ward or Ward Boner.
So are you?
That's a second marriage. No, wait a minute.
Bridget, is this Bridget? They're both the same Bridgets?
That's what I'm thinking.
But then where'd all these siblings come out of? Cecilia Ward, a Rosa Ward, a Bernard Ward, another Daniel Ward, 1875. They're all a different generation, 1870s.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing. Bridget Ward could not have been 1837. That sounds right, because Brian Ward would have been 47 at that time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So she was probably born roughly that time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
So if she was born that time, there's no way she's given birth to Danny Ward, who would have been born probably 1910 or something like that, right?
No. Danny Ward would Daniel Ward would definitely have been the son of
Neil Ward.
Danny and Danny and Jimmy. Danny was
And
married to
Jimmy
Mary
was
O'Donnell.
Neil
Yeah,
Ward.
that's right. Rose Ward. Rose Ward. I didn't know.
Oh, she died in 1937, Dad.
37. Okay, didn't know there was a Rose Ward there.
Well, she didn't
But
live.
Neil Ward.
He must be right. He's a person that would have
Yeah,
lived.
that's
around
right.
that.
Yeah, that's right.
He had to live around 1868. That's
Yeah.
about right. And this Bridget, there's no way is she that Bridget. She would
No.
have been 30 years older than this guy. And she
Yeah.
wouldn't have any kids, that's for sure at that point. And sorry, she wouldn't be able to have these kids
Yeah.
with this guy. Because Danny Ward, he must have been born.
Wait a minute now. Daniel Ward, Bridget, the other, what he hasn't put on, that line is right. Neil Ward married Bridget Bonner, whoever she was.
Yes.
And he had those, yeah, well, I knew Daniel and of course Jimmy Neal.
Well, I know.
So Jimmy Neal and Danny Neal.
He owned the garage.
Huh?
He owned the garage.
Yeah.
Danny Ward.
Jimmy lived at home down in Classy or Clara Carr. So that's right. That Neil Ward and the Bridget Bonner, whoever she was, that is probably his wife. But the previous one, see the Daniel Ward that married the Bridget Ward.
Yes.
That was the guy that was married twice.
She married twice, or he married twice?
No, she married twice.
Right. I gotcha. And that's what we said. He doesn't have in it that other previous.
He hasn't that in it. Yeah. So have we copied him now as that?
I need to think now. Yes, we have. I haven't stuck in these, Daniel. I haven't stuck in these four.
Yeah.
What I've stuck in is, let me see what I stuck in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't stuck in the layer below, right? So I need to.
You put in that layer below, and then we're right.
Yeah, let me just.
But what we have to do, I think I have a record somewhere, is the record of her first marriage. See the Bridget, the Donald was her second marriage.
Gotcha. Let me just fix that now. Where did we put that? We stuck them over here, I think. Yeah, so this is looking good. Now we just need to add in Donald Dew married Biddy Ward, and she was married twice. Yeah. Now, but we need to fix Neil Ward here. Neil Ward married Bridget Bonner. Mm-hmm. Right? Correct? Am I correct?
Yeah.
And then, do we look at that hint? There's so many Bridget Bonners, it's bound to be their own. Well, fuck it, we'll have a quick look. That looks right. Duvery.
Hmm?
Was Biddy from Duvery?
Well, I don't know.
Or down the look at these. Oh, fuck it. All right, I'll just go in here quickly. Adderwall and Duvery. What the fuck is that?
Adderwall is above Duvery, yeah.
Spouse is Neil Ward. Children was Catherine. Was there a Catherine?
No. I know.
This is wrong. How could somebody have a children born in 1858 when she herself was born in 1874? Quick look here. Sorry, I just quick look see who this person is.
Hmm.
She's here. Catherine Ward. No, different one. Sorry, just doing something there. Anyway, it was worth a shot. I'll go back. That intro didn't go anywhere. So we now had some kids.
Oh, well, as I say, maybe we should just leave it at that, and I'll try and find out.
No, what I'm going to add in Daniel Ward.
Oh, Daniel Ward and Jimmy Ward.
Yeah, I think we were safe on that.
Yeah, you're safe enough there. Yeah. No, safe enough. It's the second marriage. I'm.
Well, don't worry. Yeah, we haven't put in this. We haven't put in the first marriage. You mean?
So yeah, the first
But
marriage.
do you know were there any kids with the first marriage?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there was.
There was Joe Seamus. There was Joe Bonner and
James Jimmy Ward, right?
Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, James Jimmy.
And we're missing somebody else in here. There was a Rose Ward, 1912 to 1937.
Yeah.
A Rose Ward. There we go. And then that's not bad.
Yeah. There was a neighbouring family, Joe Seamus Og, Hughie Seamus Og, that lived just over
You're right. James Ward died 1918. Died 1989. Probably right.
Who?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Yeah.
That'd be right.
Yeah, that'd be right. Yeah.
Pull that in from Paul Ward's tree.
Yeah.
This is great. Hang on, we're getting some details here that are. No, sorry, I screwed up something here. I need to delete her.
Yeah.
No, oh, I didn't actually screw up. I just need to delete her. And we're done. Okay, doke.
You know what they've just found here?
Wow.
Pat McHugh's American address.
Get out of here.
Pat McHugh, 605 West 112th Street, New York, 125.
Oh, he lived up in Harlem.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's a shitty place.
Is it?
So what's the address?
605 West 112th Street, New York, 10025.
There it is. Oh, it's right beside Columbia University now. Ooh, do you see what I'm looking at? Do you see the map?
Yeah. 116th Street. No, 112th Street. Where's 112?
That is 112th Street. 605 West 112th Street.
Right. I wonder what's there.
I'll show you right now. What's there? Ooh, there's one of these. Probably one of these apartments or something here.
Yeah, he was a janitor, I think. He looked as a caretaker for some.
Very fancy now. There's New York here right now. Let's see where it was in the city. I thought it was up in there. No, it looks like a nice place. Yeah. Exit Street View. Let's see where exactly. Oh, yeah, it is Upper Manhattan. There it is, yeah.
Right.
So it isn't the Bronx, but where's Harlem? I thought Harlem's right there. Where's Harlem? Yeah, it is Harlem. There's Harlem, though.
Ah, it is, yeah, yeah.
But it looks very nice. Harlem's a shithole, but actually that looks nice.
Never been there, so I don't know.
Oh, it's dangerous, but not that dangerous. I mean, probably not anymore. Look, it's up by Central Park. There's Central Park there.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
There you are now.
There's Times Square. Yeah, there you go. That's cool.
That's
There's an
for
apartment there. Oh, look, Dad, it is an apartment block. Still is. See, there's
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's caretaker, as far as I remember.
Yeah, there's the apartment. That's what it looks like there. That's usually the style of them.
Looks kind of modern.
Oh, well, I'd say it isn't.
No. Okay. Well, there you are now.
So you have his address. Hang on, does that do something for us? Oh no, we'd have to do a bit of homework in that, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not going to do it now. I'm getting a bit tired.
No, that's enough for the night. So I have to look up. Bridget Ward's second marriage, or just to put it in, because I actually knew the people, and yeah.
No, you've put her. All right, you've put her first marriage.
Yeah, the first marriage. Yeah.
And you knew who they were. You're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what was their surname? What were they?
Bonner. They were Bonners.
Well, that's very confusing.
Yeah.
This is where it gets confusing because her son.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's
loads married a Bonner.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fucking. All right, that makes it very confusing. All right.
But that was there's of course there's loads of Bonners down there anyhow, But yeah, there was.
How would you find out?
Huh?
How would you find out?
About what?
About the first marriage, who it was? Michael?
No, I have it written down somewhere, and on all my various sheets of disorganized paper. I just have to go through them carefully because I know I have it somewhere,
All right. Well, that's the great thing about doing this ancestry. We're really beginning to organize it, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think you have 700-800 people on your family tree.
Will you look at my DNA list on it? There's more.
Oh, yeah. Where do we start to? Well, no, that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm tempted now to look at that.
So that was Pat McHugh.
Actually, if you went the DNA route, let's see from the through lines thing. Pat McHugh would be through the Conahans. So I'm going through the Conahans now for a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Here, I'm going through DNA matches on your mother's side. No, we're not getting anything. How do we find?
I have a John Conahan from Letcher by Utter, died in Letcher, buried in Letcher graveyard. John D. Conahan married Conahan from near Mena Valley, first to Strabui. Michael, Jimmy, Johnny, Peter Conahan, Manus Conahan. Yeah. Just John Conahan from Letcher by Utter. Apparently there was a thought that the Conahans might have come from Letcher.
Oh, right.
But the funny thing is, died Clonarquillan.
What's that now?
And buried in Letcher graveyard. Clonarquillan is down below Classy. Where did they get that from?
Huh.
See, I had there was two dear old ladies lived in Letcher, Nan Conahan and Nan and Mary Conahan, and I reckon they were relations, because I used to visit them. They're dead now, and they never married. They were spinster ladies,
Where do they live?
They lived in uh, you know when when you pass the letter school on your left hand side going to Dunlow,
Yeah.
you go straight on to Dewhurry, and there's a couple of 100 yards over that road on the right hand side down towards the Gibara side. The house is still there. I think what do you call him? Dom, what do you call him? The maths teacher that was in the comprehensive. I think he inherited it. He was some relation. Dom. Oh God. It wasn't maths, it was science, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, the biology guy.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna. Where the hell is Manus Conahan?
Yeah.
That Pat McHugh. I'd love to add in Pat McHugh if you just figure out.
Yeah, you see, I'd love to add him in too because I don't know who's descended from.
If I had to guess, you remember his mother is a Bridget McHugh, and there's a Bridget Conahan.
That's right, yeah.
Is it that Bridget Conahan, or did she, the way in the next generations the names pop up again? There might be another Bridget Conahan.
I must ask if I ever get talking to Tara Conahan. I must ask her, would she have any idea?
You know what? Yeah, but you know what we're missing? What we have?
What?
We don't have any years on Jimmy, like dates of birth, deaths for Jimmy Conahan.
Yeah, well, that means you'd have to try to go back into.
But it can't be that hard to get somebody like Peter Conahan, for example.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. We've DNA hints here, Dad.
Huh?
DNA hints. No.
Oh, I don't see it anymore.
Sorry.
Jerry.
Very quickly. I know we should be going, but just very quickly. There's some DNA hints popping up there, see? Under Michael Conahan and Ann Kildare. I'm tempted if we click on these 3 lines. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. Let's have a look who pops up.
That's right, maternal grandfather. Yeah.
Well, we know that. How come it doesn't? Should we know that through the bloody family tree?
Yeah.
Is that the best you can do?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You are the only DNA tested descendant connected to Michael Conahan.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem there is just. Yeah, you're getting all your matches through Donald Boyle, Sweeney's, Donald Ward, John. Yeah, that's what the difference. Interesting.
Mm.
Yeah, so somehow we need to get some more clarity on the Conahans. We might need to ask someone. Hang on. Is this be a waste of time clicking on this ladder or not? Yeah, these guys are far back. There must be some freaking DNA links for these folks. No, no DNA matches.
No.
Jesus Christ. So these, yeah, we're missing details on all these. Are there any letters that would give any detail on these folks or anyone you know? There's there's buckets of them.
Buckets of them, yeah. Well, I have the Edward Kildare one done there. See that Edward
Oh, you
one?
added in some years in these.
Yeah,
Okay, this is good.
you can check. You can check. If you click on that, you'll find his family tree. The Edward Kildare one there.
Yeah. Before I do that, I'm just thinking. Ah, look at this Bridget Kildare.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Dad. I'm confused. It's the Conahans I was looking for.
Yeah.
We don't have any details on the Conahans. No, the Kildares are good. You're right. Sorry, they're not bad.
Yeah.
But Sir Pat McHugh would be coming from the Conahan side, right?
He'd be coming from the Conan side, yeah. How many Conans have we got? We have.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think Peter Conahan is that Tormanus?
These are the guy in Rochra. That's very confusing.
And yes, no.
All right, here, we'll leave it.
No, I think we have enough done now for one night. We've made substantial progress.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be continued. I might do the if I can find out where my little bits of paper are for the Boner connection in Clogher. I might add that in. And what else? The Pat McHugh one intrigues me. You know. So.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Johnny's coming down the weekend.
Oh, is he? Oh, he is. Yeah, he is. Sorry, I saw that.
They're staying in the Barns.
Okay. Will you might get to interact with them much? Probably not much.
Nah, well, social distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he'll have broadband. Well, it won't be as fast in the barn because it's transmitted to the barn through the ESP wires, I mean, as these plug-in distribution things,
Is it working?
Oh yeah, he's got about. And the Barnes on the ESP wires has got 26 megabytes per second, which is the same as I get here.
Oh, I thought they're meant to get 1 gig.
Huh? No, the day we were out, the day it was put in, I got him to plug in the computer to straight into the modem, and the most we got was 460.
460 meg?
Yeah.
That's freaking fantastic.
Yeah. Supposed to be 1,000 meg, isn't it?
Yeah, but
you don't get anything.
The 460 meg is
but that was straight in. That was straight into the modem. It was straight into the modem. But around the house, he seems to get about 60 or 70 or something.
His Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi takes it right down.
It's a bottleneck. Yeah, but you get faster Wi-Fi.
Yeah. But the what do you call him? The installer told him, he says, our equipment can't handle more than 200 or 300 anyhow. He says most of the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've 250, which is about it's grand.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's great.
Yeah, but that was only once. Now he said that when the first time he tested, they only got about 200 and 270 or something like that.
That's still not bad. And how is it actually encoded on the electricity supply wires, or are they running a fiber somewhere?
Oh no, the fiber straight into a modem.
No, but
straight in.
Is it an actual? How are they using the ESP? Are they actually?
Oh no, this is there's a little transmitter thing, a little receiver you plug into your plug. It picks up the Wi-Fi signal. You plug it in beside close to the modem. It picks up the Wi-Fi signal and distributes it all around through the ESP wires. you have to plug in another one. You'll plug in another one then in whatever room you want the Wi-Fi to appear in. You know.
Right. So you're using the electricity wires. Your
Yes,
mains
as a
as a bus bus or
conductor. Yeah, bus. Yeah.
as a wired circuit. Yeah,
A
but
wired circuit.
and
And
how
because
is getting to the house? Is getting to the house as a fiber from somewhere? Is it?
well, straight across from Neely Boners, the fibre line goes as far as Neely Boners pole, black box on that, straight over 2 poles, onto the gable of the barn, and the fibre cable comes down the gable of the barn into a ducting around the back of the barn, under the cobble block. Finton dug up the cobble block, laid the conduit, and put the cobble block, tamped them all down again.
Well,
And
they're
then
lucky.
up the wall and into the attic and down a conduit. He had a spare conduit in the living room by good luck, straight down into that and into the box.
That's brilliant. That's proper internet.
Proper internet, yeah. Proper
That's
internet.
very good. Right. Well,
And your man, the man put it down, said to Rosemary, says, "How the fuck did you manage to get this? And you're not supposed to have internet or fibre this here." Is this not the start of the? Is this not the start of the line up to Wee Glen? And he says it's not going any further than here. It's too.
What did he say? It's too hot.
It's too expensive. It's not going for. This is the end of the line. He says.
Geez, Rosemary, some chancer. You're some chancer. Between you,
I will. I delivered yesterday. I delivered a case of wine to Philomena's for Breed to pick up when she's passing tomorrow. She's in Donegal, I think.
Fair play to you.
I told her. I said, give a bottle to the planner. There's a fella called Boyle, is the planner down there. I says, give a bottle to Boyle. I says, you know, I hate my granny's Boyle. He could be a relation, so make sure you look after him too. Well, the guy in Stoller said to me, "Who do you know that you got this?"
Well, that is it. That's transformative. You know what I mean? If you didn't get that over the line, you could be waiting 10 years for decent broadband, or 5 years.
September, they reckon would be the soonest they would get it in for. And
no,
I got
even
a
then,
week
to get it out the road. That it's they're not
Oh,
like.
that was very funny. He says, "Are you delivering the wine personally to Breed?" I says, "No, should I be?" He says, "Oh, I thought you might."
Well.
I think I might have something going on with Breed.
Well, favors were pulled.
Oh yeah, but anyhow.
Yeah, okay.
It's bedtime.
Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah. All right. So chat to you
It's
tomorrow.
12:10.
All right. See you then, right?
Nighty night.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.